Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is wash your potato. Don't use soap. Just run it under some cold water and just give it a rub. You're going to peel it anyway, but you want to take the outer dirt off and then just dry it with a piece of paper towel or whatever. If you have a little dish towel or something. Okay, so I'm going to peel this and I'll come right back. Make sure you peel every brown spot off. If there's a tinge of green, make sure you peel all the green off. Okay, so when you're done peeling it, it's going to look clean. Sometimes you'll have like a little, hole like that. So you just take the tip. Oh, you don't have a peeler, you have a knife. It's fine, just cut it off. But when your potato is done being peeled, there should be nothing but potato. Okay? By the way, potato peels never go in the garbage disposal. It's the quickest way to choke it up. Ask me how I know. Okay, so now we're going to cut the potato. So here's the long way, right? So we're going to cut it lengthwise. Okay, don't put your finger here. Hold the knife like this as part of your hand, and always keep your hand above the blade of the knife. So go from the front to the back. Okay, and then you take this piece here, and what I do is I'm going to cut it in half like this, and then I stand it up on the piece here, and I'm going to cut this piece in half. Okay, so we get these two slices. And then in this case, I'm going to do thirds because I don't want my fries too small. And obviously you're going to have a piece like this and then a piece in the middle that looks perfect and a piece like this. This is a little big. It's all right. It'll cook about, but you don't want pieces any bigger or smaller than these here. Okay. So here's the other piece here. So I'm going to get 3 more slices just like that. Okay. Now I have this other piece. Again, I'm going to cut it in half. Boy, that light is terrible, huh? Hold on. Okay. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut this in half. I have to hold the potato and it's close. So make sure you curve your fingertips in. You don't want them like this. You want them like this. So kind of, even if you don't have nails, that tip of your fingers are holding on. So about halfway, you're going to have this curve here, but you deal with it. So just cut down like that. And then thirds again. Now this back end is kind of rounded. See that? That's going to make kind of a hard. So I'm just going to cut that little piece off like that. And that's going to get tossed. And I'm not going to cut this in half. So I'm just going to make 2 cuts to make 3 fries. Okay. And we're going to do the same thing with this other half a potato. Okay. So remember I cut it the long way. Now I'm going to cut it in half like this. Okay. Push one side off. I'm going to cut this in half. And then do thirds. Remember to keep your fingers above the knife. This is kind of a little one, so again, I'm just going to cut this little roundness off, and I'm just going to cut this in half, just based on the size. It's just, you want them to cook somewhat evenly. So I can see this side of the potato is just like the other one. It's very rounded, so I am going to do that first. I'm going to cut that off first. Then I'm going to cut it in half. And cut it in thirds. Okay, So now I'm going to take all these potato pieces and I'm going to put them in a bowl and I'm going to cover them with water for about 10 minutes is fine. Put the timer on. You don't want them sitting in there too long. These little pieces, remember I cut them off the round side? Go ahead and toss those in the trash, not the disposal. All right, I'll be back. Okay, so I went ahead and put the potatoes in the bowl, added water. It was kind of milky, so I went ahead and just drained that water out and added fresh water. And you want to make sure everybody's underwater. Okay, I don't know if you can tell, but I had to move pieces around a little bit. So just let them sit underwater for about 10 minutes. And then after 10 minutes is up, drain them and put them on like double paper towels or even like a dish towel. What do I have? See, I have a cotton dish towel. That's what I'm going to end up doing. I'm going to do another potato right now. Okay. But so now we have a bowl full of French fries that have been soaking for about 10 minutes. So now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to cut that off. I'm going to drain these and then I'm going to wrap them in a towel to dry them off. So spread the potatoes out. I'm guessing you guys are going to have paper towels, maybe. Spread them out. And then what I do is I roll, bring this here, sorry. Go like that. And then I'm going to roll this up. That way I get as much fabric on the potatoes to absorb the moisture. Okay? So you want them, I mean, they're not going to be dry. They're a vegetable. But you don't want them wet. And then once you do that, I'm going to use the same bowl, so I'm going to wipe this out and dry it. And I'm going to dump the potatoes in here. Okay, then I'll be back. So we are going to put some avocado oil in here. And then I have my seasonings. Trader Joe's, 21 seasonings, Salute, seasoned salt, and turmeric. If you can get somebody to pick up stuff for you, these are $2 each. Even if you bought that one and that one, it would season anything and everything that you would want. So I'm going to go ahead and, I don't know, 2 tablespoons of oil for 2 big potatoes, 2 big ones. I'm going to stir this up until every little piece is covered in oil. Okay. And then when I'm done with that, I'm going to sprinkle some turmeric. This stuff is pretty potent. Oops. We'll see how potent it is. And then this one. And the seasoned salt. So what you want, the way I like it, is I want every piece of potato covered. I don't want a white potato. I love them super seasoned. You have to be careful because if you don't stir them enough, you'll end up with a potato you can't put in your mouth, and then it doesn't have anything. So, see, this is a little light for me, so I'm going to go back in with the seasoned salt. And honestly, Michael, I would never put this much seasoning on anything else. Nothing. Not a vegetable. If I was eating meat, I wouldn't put this much on meat. It's way too much. But a potato can take it. Okay, so I'm going to stir that up just a little bit more. And tonight, I'm going to put these in the refrigerator. If you were to cook these, you'd want to lay them out on a cookie sheet. You can put foil on the cookie sheet first, and then spread these out. Make sure it's flat, you know, not piled up, but that everybody's got their own spot. put it on for 400 degrees and check it after 20 minutes. What I would do is open up the oven and shake the potatoes around. You could flip them, don't bother, just give them a shake. Put them back in, put them in for another 10 minutes, which would make a total of 30, and then check them every 5 minutes. Because once you're after 30, 35 minutes, they can burn pretty quick. Okay? Hope this helps. I love you, son. Bye.